my friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Huck, and today we're keeping that duo love going. But today, it's all about the bros, man. The bros, the buds, the bromances, the chums. I thought about maybe, well, what if the buddies are male and female, but it's platonic, right? I'm like, well, maybe that's kind of its own thing. So then that sparked, maybe that'll be another video. So I'm just going to stick with the dudes today. So sit back and relax, because here comes my top 5 on-screen bros. All right, we're just going to jump right into it, y'all. So, to qualify it here, bros, buddies, it's like they're best friends. Their chemistry and dynamic on screen is unbeatable. You just love them when they're together. They can do no wrong, right? So there were so many to choose from. And again, I have honorable mentions that I think I'm going to just do an honorable mention episode because I haven't really mentioned any in my previous videos, so I'm going to hold off on this one as well. But for this one, let's get right to it. Number 5, I grew up with these two guys, and they cannot be beat. And it is Gilligan and Skipper from Gilligan's Island. And look, I don't have all the physical media for all of these, but I do have it for Gilligan's Island. There it is, man. The Skipper and Gilligan are just hilarious, man. That show... You know the premise. They're on a deserted island, 7 of them. They got to take care of each other. And no matter how close they get to getting off the island, no matter how good the professor is at concocting a scheme to get off, Gilligan somehow messes it up every time. But I just love Gilligan and Skipper. They were kind of like that OG best bud bromance thing on TV that I came across. And and they can't be beat. All right, so that is my number 5. So at number 4... I'm going to go at number 4, Kip and Henry from Bosom Buddies. I loaned it out to my friend who has never seen the show, so I don't have the physical copy in my hand, but there it is, Bosom Buddies, Tom Hanks, Peter Scolari. The chemistry between those two guys is fantastic. Like, that's like lightning in a bottle casting. It's too bad the show sort of like lost its direction. The second season, they kind of did away with the whole, like the mystery. Everyone knew who they were. And then it was done. So 2 seasons and it was over. But for the time it was on, I really, if you liked it or didn't like the show, I was a fan of it. It's because of their chemistry. They sold dressing as women to be in this hotel so that they could get cheap housing, and it's ludicrous, and of course their girl names were Buffy and Hildegard, which is so funny because they give each other those names on the spot. Because they dressed in drag, went to go apply to be in the hotel. And they hadn't really come up with names yet. And then they both, dropped those names. Sorry, I got all choked up thinking about it. All right, so that's it. Number 4, Kip and Henry. Number 3, yeah, I got to do these guys. It's Leonard and Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. I love The Big Bang Theory. 2 bros you won't see on this list, I'll just give you the heads up, is Chandler and Joey, because they made my master list originally. So this gave me slots for all new people. So ever since Joey and Chandler, I've been sort of looking for a new show to replace my love for Friends when I went up there, and that became The Big Bang Theory. It was super nerdy, but very funny, great cast of characters like Friends, and Leonard and Sheldon are just so, no matter how insane Sheldon is, Leonard puts up with it all the time. He loves the guy. They all love Leonard because he's just a lovable neurotic. And he's got a nice, I'll just, telegraph this. This popped into my head. He's got a nice platonic relationship with Penny. So there you go. That's how I'm thinking when it comes to the male-female platonic relationships. So maybe if somebody out there, if you're doing your top 5 buddies, maybe that's the direction you're going to go. But for now, sticking with the dudes, Leonard and Sheldon. All right, at number 2, I love these guys. I love this show. And the show is Scrubs. And it's JD and Turk. These guys, man, these guys in the hospital, they have such charm and chemistry together. They've even done commercials and stuff with each other after the fact. And I used to live right around the corner from where they shot all the hospital exteriors and stuff. It was right around the corner. And one day I went there and they were shooting outside. And me and my wife, Becky, just girlfriend at the time, were just kind of leaning on the wall. There was no like cops or anything. You just, leaned on the wall, looked over, watched them shoot. And when it was done, everyone's like, cut. And we just kind of like did one of these, it was great. And that was one that Zach Braff, who played JD, he was directing that episode. So that was very cool. And I just love watching those two guys on screen together. They're super funny. And it's the chemistry between these people that really made me love these shows and keep watching. Because it's one thing just to have, a good solid cast and good writing. But when there's sort of like this sort of lightning in a bottle casting, it means the world to me to keep watching it, and that was one of those shows. So JD and Turk at number 2. Now at number 1, they cannot be beat with ultimate chemistry and comedy. These guys are so good, and I'm talking about Sean and Gus from Psych. The only other physical copy I got right there, there it is, the pineapple. If you guys watch the show, you get the joke about the pineapple. Basically, the pineapple appeared in an episode by accident, and then it became a running gag throughout the entire series, and now it's the cover of the physical release. Which, by the way, it's getting a Blu-ray release, and I will be getting that. I'm so excited to have Psych on Blu-ray. But anyway, Sean and Gus, wow, these two are so fantastic. James Roday and Dule Hill are magic on the screen, man. If you've never seen Psych and you love like feel-good shows, a lot of quirky comedy and just fantastic chemistry, his chemistry with everybody on here is great. This is a great cast. So I cannot recommend Psych more if you have never seen it. So those two would be my number 1 best buds, bromances on screen, on television. Sean and Gus from Psych. All right, that is my top 5 on-screen bromances, dudes, best friends. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. What are your top 5 best buds on television? Let me know in the comments below. Or if you want to make a video and join me on my insane path of all these duos, please do so. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for checking out this video. And hey, if you're new to my channel, get down there, hit like, subscribe, smack that bell, y'all. Let's keep it going. Tell your friends, phone a neighbor, show your dog. It's going to be a good time. Until next time, check out these other great videos.